In a small, forgotten village at the edge of a dense, dark forest, there lived an old woman named Eliza. She was the epitome of wisdom and resilience, known throughout the village for her remarkable knowledge of ancient mystical arts. Her long, silver hair and deep, knowing eyes seemed to hold the secrets of centuries. One fateful evening, as Eliza was in her cozy cottage, brewing potions and tending to her garden of rare herbs, she sensed a strange disturbance in the air. A shiver ran down her spine as she heard distant, ominous moans and the shuffle of footsteps growing louder. She knew all too well what these sounds meant. The zombie apocalypse had arrived, a terrifying event she had read about in the old, dusty tomes she kept in her cottage. Without hesitation, Eliza gathered her magical artifacts, the most potent of which was a staff carved from an ancient, enchanted tree, which held the power to bend the elements to her will. She donned her protective amulets and prepared herself to face the horrors that lurked outside. As she ventured into the village, the scene that met her eyes was one of absolute terror. The streets were overrun with the undead, and the villagers she had known for years were now grotesque, relentless creatures. Eliza, a mere old woman by appearance, knew that she was their only hope. She raised her staff and chanted ancient incantations, summoning the very earth itself to her aid. The ground trembled, and from beneath it, vines and roots surged upward, wrapping around the zombies and pulling them underground, one by one. The dark forest that had once been a haven for all manner of strange creatures now seemed to come alive, its inhabitants emerging to protect their own. Eliza's staff became a beacon of light, radiating an intense, pulsating energy that repelled the undead, leaving them powerless and defenseless. Her knowledge of the mystical arts had unlocked abilities she never thought possible, allowing her to create an impenetrable shield around the village. As the battle raged on, the zombies were no match for the wisdom and power of the old woman. Slowly, but with unwavering determination, she cleared the village of the undead, each incantation and wave of her staff driving them away until the once darkened streets were restored to their former tranquility. Eliza's remarkable abilities had saved her village from a fate worse than death. She had put an end to the zombie apocalypse before it could consume everything she held dear. Her fellow villagers gathered around her, their eyes filled with gratitude and admiration. From that day forward, Eliza was hailed as a protector, a guardian of both knowledge and life. She shared her mystical wisdom, ensuring that future generations would be prepared to defend against any dark forces that might threaten their world. The old woman who had once seemed frail had become a beacon of hope, reminding all that courage and wisdom knew no age, and that in the face of darkness, even the most unexpected heroes could shine the brightest.